Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman. I hope that you're doing well today. Let's get into this. Let's talk about Britney Spears and her conservatorship, the Free Britney movement. A lot of you have been asking me to do another reading. I've done like two on the beautiful Britney. I feel like she's such a sweet soul, and I don't pick up like negative energy on her, like in her. But we will talk about it. I will be doing a reading with my cards. I actually got a new set of cards today. This is called the Dark Mansion Tarot, and these cards are from Russia. I waited 2 months before they actually came. That's how slow it was coming from Russia. So for all my Russian peeps, hello. And yeah, these are called the Dark Mansion Tarot deck, and I actually got it off of Etsy. I can't remember the name of the shop. I think it's the Taroretica Studio is what it's called. This is the second edition, and I love the illustrations. And we're going to talk about Mr. Kanye, because a lot of people have been asking me what is up with Kanye. I done a video a while back, and I did one recently on him about the election, but I'm going to get further into the Kanye, and we're going to see what's going on with him. He's not acting himself lately. We know that he's bipolar, or he suffers from that, allegedly. And again, anything that I discuss in this video is allegedly. And they're my own personal, commentary. So just keep that in mind. And again, I have to state it's for entertainment purposes only. But of course, we all know the realty that this is true spiritual advice from Spirit, which I take my work very, very seriously. But let's get into it. We want to all know, like, what's going on with Kanye. What is wrong with him? What is going on? The fact that he has said that he's worth $5 billion, is a billionaire, and that the Kardashians, that he named her Kris Jong something. He named her after the Korean leader, and then he said that Kim was like trying to lock him up with a doctor, bringing a doctor out to lock him up, and that he was probably looking at divorcing her. He deletes those tweets, and then you have to think, he's dropping Donda, his album, on Friday. Like, what is up with this man? What is the tea, honey? So here I am. I'm going to shift the camera down. We're going to get into it. All right, let's get into it. So hopefully this camera doesn't fall down, honey. Okay, so I got the cards here. I'm going to shuffle them. Let's ask about Kanye and Kim. Are they going to divorce? Because I've said over the last couple of years, I've been predicting that they are going to divorce. Oops, these cards are kind of turned. And I feel like that's still the case. I don't know why I have these cards turned this way. Oh. Ooh. And I don't read reversals. I don't believe in that. So again, if you wonder why, that's the reason why. I just don't. I don't believe that Spirit works in reverse. But again, to each their own, right? So, what's going on between Kim and Kanye West? Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. What is up with them? What does Spirit has to say? What does Spirit have to say? Alright, let's get into some shuffle, and buffle. Let's shuffle and buffle these cards, okay? King of Cups. That's Kanye. He's not too happy right now. He's not happy in his life. He's not happy with his marriage. Regardless of people thinking that it's his mental illness, it is very real. But I honestly fear for his life. He also said that Tommy Mottola was the devil, like Michael Jackson said once. And if you don't know who Tommy Mottola is, he is the ex of Mariah Carey, and he's now married with Talia. Okay. According to what Kim has put out, is that she still loves Kanye. She still wants this relationship to work. I know the cards look like they're in reverse to you, but they're not. I'm actually facing them my way. so I can read them, and then I'm going to turn them around so that you can see them on how I got them, because I know a lot of people that kind of confuses you. Okay, so just get these cards. Okay. Okay. Okay, I feel like the energy here is that Chris and Kim are going to put a good face on, because again, they have a face to save. They have to save face. They have a brand to save. They're going to put good energy. The King of Cups represents Kanye. This is the card that I got. That's him. He's the master of his own destiny. He's, you know, the singer, the performer, the author, producer, whatever. That's him, okay? Then I got here the Temperance card. A lot of patience, a lot of analyzing things. The Page of Swords here, I feel like it represents, you know, a change that's coming. And this is like his thoughts, right? The sword, it represents mental energy. For me, it represents that. So let me turn these cards around so you can kind of see them. The Six of Wands, the past. He's thinking about the past. He wishes to go back to the past. I also feel like he misses his mother. And this is all stemming from a lack, you know, of the trauma that he never dealt with. A lot of the stuff that he never dealt with. The Six of Wands. I feel like it's talking about also the union as well. But I keep feeling like it's talking about the union that he has with Kim. It is in his mind, she will always be his wife. But I also feel like this, even though this is not the card of necessarily the past, I feel like the past is coming up again around him, okay? The Two of Cups represents their relationship. You know, he loves Kim regardless. It's possible that they may end up trying to work on this relationship. With the Knight of Pentacles, though, it feels like there's other people interfering. He did mention that Kim and Meek Mills maybe had some kind of affair. I think this is more of just, you know, there may be some certainty to that. I'm not going to discredit the man. I feel like he may know something that went on. The Page of Wands, again, new energy. I feel like, again, it's something new, like a message that's coming in very soon. Of where he stands and what is going on in the relationship. The Queen of Swords is Kim. She's tired. She is done. She really wants a divorce, but she knows that she has more to lose if she was to go ahead and get the divorce. So again, they're going to save face, and even if they do separate eventually and get the divorce, they may not make it public for a long time because they don't want the media to know that they actually have filed for divorce or whatever. But people will be out there and people will find the tea, honey. They're going to know because it's public record, some of this stuff. They will go and they will find out. Five of Cups represents a lot of loss here, disappointment. And that would be Kim. I feel like that's how she feels. I honestly feel like that relationship is very toxic. And just imagine how he talks to her or speaks to her in the privacy of their own, you know, their own privacy and stuff. Some people say, well, she knows how to, you know, talk to him, etc. But the kids are being exposed to this as well. It's not stable energy. And the Ace of, and then we got here, let's see what, the Devil card. So manipulation, toxicity, these are the darker aspects of their relationship and where it stands. So regardless of his thoughts and him wanting to work it out, I feel like, again, it's not going to work out. The Ace of Swords is like he is going to come out of this. Eventually he's going to get better, but he's going to have to get some rehab, get some kind of mental help. But as far as the marriage, let me pull a couple of other cards here. The Three of Pentacles, a lot of planning. This is all like their marriage is based off of money, I feel like, even though they have the kids. So this is the Three of Pentacles. A lot of planning here on finances. If they do get a divorce, it's going to be very messy. There's going to be a lot of decisions to be made on who gets what, you know, custody of the kids, etc. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Wheel of Fortune means that change is coming. And then again, the Eight of Swords, someone feeling very, very trapped. And I feel like that's Kim. Notice that it's a woman here. But again, it could be him as well. I feel like they both have their issues. They both are dealing with a lot of issues regarding this relationship. And again, the Six of Pentacles, like they're seeking balance. They're seeking more balance and who to give their time and energy to. But the Nine of Swords comes up, and it feels depressive. It feels the dark side of it, and indecisions with the Two of Pentacles. Again, they're very indecisive, but I don't feel like Chris is very happy with Kanye. She's all about protecting Kim and protecting their brand and the kids, her grandkids. So again, I feel like this whole energy with Kanye and Kim, I still stand true that it's going to result in a divorce. But he is living in the past. He's not living in the future. I mean, the present. And he needs help. He needs help. But he's not entirely crazy. The things that he is saying, I feel, are very truthful. Because when they say that when people speak, when they're crazy, apparently when they're quote unquote crazy, they speak the truth. And so I think, oops, ooh, Spirit must be here when I did a quote unquote, honey. Oh, I'm gonna have the Sage and Palo Santo. That energy was kind of heavy here. So now we're gonna get into Miss Britney Spears. So many people are looking at her social media. Is she controlling her social media? Is she the one posting on Instagram with the mascara under her eyes? People are such gossip queens and just gossipers out there. Instead of minding their own business, and I know that a lot of people are saying that they are, quote unquote, worried for Britney. But if you're worried, you need to come from a place of love and not judgment. We all know that she may have, some issues that she is going through, but at the end of the day, she's human, and you're not perfect, and no one is, and that's the tea, and that's the truth. No one is perfect. We're not better than anybody else. And you don't see if this was a man, we're barely seeing it with Kanye, but usually if it was a white guy or somebody else, you'd never see people trying to support her, or trying to tear them down. But I feel like a lot of people are disguising their worries or concerns with jealousy and anger and wanting to write Britney off. I really feel like she's being the most authentic version of herself. Does she need help? Does she want to, get out of that conservatorship? I absolutely do think so. Does she have dementia? I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose anyone. But from a spiritual perspective, I do not feel like this woman has dementia. She may have other issues, autism, or on the spectrum of autism, have something like that. But again, that's just from a spiritual perspective. She does have anxiety, I do feel. But it's being mental? No. Dementia. People with dementia have trouble with their words, formulating sentences, getting thoughts and things that are cohesive. She's very clear when she does speak on her Instagram. So again, I'm not going to go into the diagnosis, but let's see what's going on with Britney and this conservatorship. And she has court, if I'm not mistaken, soon. Two of Cups. So this represents her relationship with Sam, the guy that she's with. And then we got the World. I do feel like they are happy together, but I don't feel like Sam is the best person for her. And I feel like on some levels she is being taken advantage of. So we're going to get into it. Let me pull some more cards here and see what is going on here, honey. Because, yeah, she's going to get justice. She's definitely going to get some kind of... See, the thing is that when things are paid, people are paid off by a medical professional, it looks like it upholds in the court of law. And I feel like judges can be bought too. So... we're going to start here with the Two of Cups. This is her relationship. I get the relationship is something that brings her happiness, because she doesn't have too much. She misses her children. She misses having, shows in Vegas and producing new music. Does she want to stop her career? I don't feel deep down that Britney wants to stop music or stop performing. I actually feel like she does want to continue. With the World, she has a lot of options that God, the universe, the divine has coming for her. She's going to have a lot of options. The Seven of Pentacles means that she is going to continue to work. So she's going to continue to make money through the Britney organization, this it's like center where you can take photos and stuff that she has. I can't remember, the Britney Zone or something like that. But she has different avenues of money still that's coming in. But does she have access to it? I don't feel like she has access to it. And with the Page of Wands, again, it's all about her creativity. She has new ideas, things that she wants to do. I feel like because people are wondering, like, why does she take repetitive photos staring deeply into the camera so people can see her eyes? I feel like she's become a product of the hatred that the world once had for Britney. And when I mean hatred, it was like all the haters that were speculating, which made her make that song Pieces of Me, right? Everybody wanted a piece of Britney. Every tabloid wanted to, when she went through her mental illness, her mental issues, and shaved her head off. People were very ugly to her. And so I feel like this is her way of kind of being in front of the camera still, and still having a connection to her fans. Because believe it or not, Britney loves her fans. She loves you guys, and she said it in her videos, and we see it. So her connection to making these videos on Instagram, or these posts, it's a way of her still having a connection. The Page of Swords, it's like there's going to be some new messages. I do feel like there is going to be some focus on coming soon with the Ten of Pentacles. It's her family. They're all behind her, but are they really supporting her? Jamie Lynn Spears recently said, I believe on Twitter or somewhere, that she supports Britney, that Britney's badass, etc., that she's awesome. But to me, the Ten of Pentacles here means that everybody is like looking out for her money, but not necessarily in a good way. Everybody wants a piece of the pie of her fortune. Like, she's worth a lot. The Hierophant to me represents a judge. So this is speaking about the judge in this conservatorship. Traditionally, the Hierophant is like a teacher, a spiritual leader, someone out there. But I do feel like this could represent like the judge and what's coming up. With the Four of Swords here, it's like a resting period. That's what she's been doing. It feels like very much like resting, right? So it's interesting that I got the judge here, the Hierophant. So things are going to be delayed. I feel like there may be some delays to her court appearance or whatever, the proceedings. If not, then there's some delays in the decisions. But here with the Seven of Wands indicates that there is a lot of upheaval. People that are trying to defend herself. Like, she's exhausted from having to explain herself. She doesn't feel like she needs to. And people just fighting for Britney, for her freedom. All of her fans that want to free Britney and get her out of that conservatorship. I do feel like we're going to see with, because I'm going to ask Spirit, like, look, I asked about Spirit, like, about the conservatorship, and the Sun comes out. So I honestly feel like there's a possibility that she could gain back some kind of control if she can prove, using her own doctors or etc., that she is okay. But this is all going to boil down to her medical findings. Like, they're going to use the doctors in this case to really make a decision. King of Swords here. So again, I feel like this is the father, and he's not going to be happy with the outcome of whatever the outcome is. The Queen of Cups represents the mother, okay? The mother. And then the Knight of Swords is someone that's coming in trying to rescue or help Britney in some kind of way. This is like a younger male energy. It could be somebody that cares about her. It could be Sam, but I don't feel like it's him. I feel like it could be her children or somebody else. The Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to change for her. Like, people have been asking, is she going to make new music? Is she going to do this? I feel like all this is going to be discussed privately, and we won't know, but we will know slowly. I feel like Britney slowly is going to get back into the groove of things eventually. I can't tell you how soon. The Knight of Wands, again, is like messages and communication, deals with creativity, new projects going forward, moving forward. And then the Ace of Wands is like she ultimately is getting what she wants. I feel like she's going to definitely get what she wants, what Britney wants. Let me pull some more cards and see what is coming up. The Nine of Cups, though, represents someone that is sitting with the fortune, right? Okay. And even though it's a male here depicted, I feel like this could be somebody else in the entertainment industry that wants to work with her or that is invested in her well-being. Okay. Ace of Swords, definitely she's gonna complete what she wants to complete. Like, she's gonna, I feel like, either get out of this, or she is gonna have some kind of breakthrough. But then what concerns me is the Five of Cups, because she's very sensitive to everything. This is not gonna be easy, even though what we want is what what we want is best for Britney. She doesn't want to hurt her family. She's like a very angelic soul. So regardless of the outcome, if she gets free from this, she knows that it's gonna create like friction in the family, friction with her dad, and the relationships may not be the same. But the Ten of Cups tells me here that this is like ultimately what she wants is fulfillment. She wants to make her family happy. So like, I feel like if she doesn't speak up and doesn't defend herself and really what she wants right now is to just have her family happy. But with the Seven of Swords, it's telling me that even if she wants her family happy, they don't necessarily have the best interest at hand with for her. And I'm not talking about like Jamie, but mainly like her father. That's what I get. Like, he is not a good person. And again, that's just what Spirit is showing me. There's deceit. King of Cups, he's not happy. Like, even though you see him here, the King of Cups traditionally represents someone that could be happy, or someone that's like very stable in their own, emotions. But I don't feel, and for her, again, I feel it's a lot of suffering the more that this comes out into the public, the Nine of Swords. So even if she gets what she wants, the Two of Wands is like dancing. Like, remember her album Circus? Like, this is like so symbolic. It's like she's walking on a tight rope. There's so much like that's going to affect her even more. Will she go crazy? I don't think that she'll go crazy, but it's very hard on her. And the Four of Cups here is like somebody that's just stuck. So it's like literally that's her energy right now. She feels stuck in between two walls, like her back is against the wall. The Justice card means that I feel like there will be some kind of justice served. But even if she gets her conservatorship annulled or whatever, if that does end up happening, it may not happen, right? Again, in the time frame that we want, but eventually it could happen. With the Five of Wands, it means that there's going to be a lot of upheaval. There's going to be legal battles after this that or people trying to come up against the family, trying to sue the dad. He has a lot of other legal issues pending. But the Six of Wands here shows me a happy union. I don't know if Britney already got married secretly with Sam, and I'm not saying that she did, but I feel like there is a union for her. And I feel like there are better times up ahead for Britney. I don't feel like this is the end of her making music. I don't feel like this is the end of her career. I just feel like she had to take a couple of years, or however long it's been since 2017 or 2018 was her last actual appearance or whatever, like actually making music and stuff. But whatever the situation, she's going to have some kind of justice served, and it's karmic, but it's not going to feel good for her. Like, it's going to feel good for everybody that's a fan and that's looking from the outside in, but from the inside out, it's not going to feel good for Britney. And I feel like, again, this is going to just take a toll on her and devastate her, because again, she's protecting her family. I feel like if she wanted to speak up and she really fought back, she could actually get out of this a long time ago. But a part of Britney has kind of like withdrawn, or has given up that, and kind of feels like this is the best thing, to just leave things the way that they are. But another part of her is like she misses her fans, she misses fashion, she misses like photo shoots, she misses people, she misses the spotlight in many ways. Even though she has it through social media, it's not the same. She wants to make music videos, she still wants to go shopping and go out of town, and travel the world. Like, it's like a very sad case of manipulation from the father mainly. And I feel like the mom just sits there. It's like everybody just sits there and they watch her, and they pass judgment. But we, the best thing we can do is keep Britney in our prayers, and light a white candle, and just send her positivity, because she deserves it. And she's such a beautiful soul. And so is her sister Jamie. I feel like Jamie, really does have her back, but she's kind of stays out of this, because Britney probably has had conversations with her, since she is the older sister, and it's like, Jamie, look, I love you, but this is I want you to stay out of this. She doesn't want her family to be in the spotlight. She doesn't want you guys attacking the family either. And that's what I feel ultimately. Like, she's protecting her family because in her mind, that's like the best chivalrous type of thing to do. She believes it's the right thing. Someone else would not be as kind as her. So drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the Kanye situation and the Britney, Free Britney movement. Guys, y'all had me working double time. You got 2 for 1 today in this 28 or 29 minute reading, whatever it is. So again, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that red subscribe notification bell icon and the red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of this video, as well as follow me on Instagram if you haven't. Check out my stories, and also follow me or join my Patreon as well. So many blessings and love and light, guys. I love you so much, and until next time, bye.